Hello, and welcome to day two of me not being there. Now, normally, my first couple of days, I actually like to meet you, talk to you, have conversations with you, learn about what we're going to do, the syllabus, etc. I'm going to have to wait till next week when I come back. I apologize for that, and I apologize that we have to actually start with assignments that we normally would have done in the second week with me there to help you get along. So I did what I quite often do on a lot of assignments is create explainer videos. This obviously is one of them, but specifically just to give you an overall of what's going on here. Now, normally we would have the most recent assignment, the latest one, the last one to be posted is very on top, but I put this in a specific order like one, two, three, so you could understand it for now. And technically, this would go this way, and you'd start on practice round, and then you do simple drawings. But I'm just going to put in this order so you could remember to do it in this order. Start with the practice round of simple drawings, basic shapes, and then move on to the next one. I want to take a look, for your sake, at how all of my assignments are set up here. So in this case, for practice round, simple drawings, basic shapes, my due date is today. You must get this done today. The next thing is the required format. How do I want it? We'll learn more about different formats, but I want this to be a JPEG. When you do this assignment, it will explain how to do a JPEG. Then it goes on with the total amount of points and a breakdown, a checklist. Notice each of these are little boxes. You can't check it off on your screen, but they have the little boxes here and it tells you how many points things are worth. Sometimes I'll tell you the total points for this one item, but I'll break it down for you because I'm going to give 2 points for each of these legs in this assignment, and that'll be four total to create 8 points. 2 times 4 is 8. Below the points section, I will explain, give you an overview of what the assignment's about, and then I will move on and give you details. I have explainer videos here for the practice round, your first assignment today. Explainer videos. Start with the first one and move forward. And as it says in the videos, you're going to pause after each explanation of a step. After you pause, you're going to do that step on your own and then come back. If you get stuck for any reason, I'm not there. Turn to your neighbor and ask him, "Oh, how'd you do this?" Most neighbors will be happy to help. If they say, "I don't know," turn behind you. But do not socialize. You've got to get this done. This is due at the end of this class. In addition to videos, I will quite often, most of the time, I will have examples. So these are examples that you could click on, and over on the right and left side, or just to the right side in this case, I could click to the next example, or I could go back on the left side and click through these examples or anything that is up there. Um, when you turn things in, I'm going to flip screens to this is like a practice student thing for me. When you turn things in, you're going to go in the upper right hand corner where it says add or create. Plus add or create your work. On every assignment has this. So I'll click on that, and then I could upload my file right there. I click on file, and then I could browse and upload it that way. So in this case, I'm going to choose my dog JPEG. I'll click open. Once that's open, it's going to load up here. And when it's finally loaded, you'll see that this mark is done will turn to turn in, and I'll click on turn in. If you have an assignment that I have you do something in class that there's nothing to attach to it, it'll just say mark is done, and you could do that. So I'll go ahead and turn that in and get those points. If I have a problem, I could come here and I can click unsubmit, and fix that. Now, I'm going to go to my next assignment here and show you on certain assignments, such as this one, you're required to do it as a Google slide. And I'm telling you now, this is an old video and whatnot that you're going to watch on this one to explain it. Again, if anything's wrong or change with it, ask for help around the classroom. But specifically for this, when you have anything that starts with Google, I'm going to ask you to come up to the upper right hand side and start before you do anything, before you watch these videos or anything. or I'll say it in the video, I'll say it in class. Click on plus, add or create, and the format, in this case, Google Slides. So I'll click on add or create slides. And what that does, it's going to create a slideshow for you and it will automatically be attached to the assignment. So I could click on that now. Once it's created, I clicked on this and it will pop up and I could start working on my Google Slides. The nice thing is it already has the name of the file, so you can get points in case there's file names required. Then when you are done, come back and click on Turn In. As far as these assignments are concerned, the practice round is due today. This should only take you about a half an hour or so to finish. Then the next one is the simple drawings, not the practice round, but simple drawings, basic shapes. I want you to start this. Notice it's not due till August 9th. However, what I do is I gauge how the class is doing as a whole. And if the majority of the class is done, usually this is by the end of the period, but in this case, I don't know how far you're going to get. I'm not there. If most people are done, then I will tell you it's due. If I set the date, for instance, if this was August 5th, if it was today, and I set that date, you would have to do it as homework. But right now I'm setting it as August 9th. And when I get back, we'll take a look and see how you did. I need to see progress. I need to see work. So for simple drawings, basic shapes, when you are done, even if it's only partially done, go ahead and turn it in so that you will not get the consequences of disrespecting a substitute teaching day. And then you can unsubmit next class that I have you work on this if it comes to that. But try to do the best you can. Also, for this particular assignment, simple drawings, basic shapes, no, I've had this problem before that during the explainer video, I talk about examples where I create a face with a top hat or I create a duck. You are not turning in a face with a top hat or a duck. You are going to be turning in these five: a bear, a house, a snowman, a bee, and burgers, fries, and soda. That's really important for you to know. So I'm going to say it again. Do not turn in a face with a top hat or a duck for this second assignment, but do these things that's on the attached doc at the bottom. Remember to read through your instructions if I do not explain them in explainer videos. So that's it for today. Remember, you're going to start with the practice round, simple drawings, basic shapes, and then you're going to move on to the simple drawings, basic shapes assignment.